Hi everybody, thanks for checking out my review for this combination scope. This has a zoomable scope as well as the holographic scope or sight on top there. So I'm really pleased with this thing, so I wanted to do a video for you and just kind of show you some of the features. First off, right out of the box, I was really impressed with the feel of this scope. See if we can get it to focus there. It looks great, but it also feels really nice. It does not feel cheaply made at all. Kind of the big selling points to me are the buttons. The buttons feel really, really nice. Turn that off until I go to show you later. And the dials, you know, to adjust your sights. Those, you can hear that they click real nice. They're nice and firm, but not overly tight. Back here, you can adjust from 4 to 16 times zoom. I will get the one complaint that I have out of the way now, and that is that on 16 times zoom, it is a little bit hard to focus. You have some focus here that you can actually adjust, but I couldn't ever get it perfectly crystal clear. On the lower settings, it was really, really clear. I'm really impressed with the optics on this sight, or on this scope, actually. I was thinking, you know, for the price, it's really not that expensive of a scope, so I was kind of expecting some imperfections. The optics on this, honestly, are flawless, and I'm going to try to show you. I don't know if I can show you a view through the scope itself. I'll see if I can get that to work. But there's zero distortion. There are zero imperfections on this, on the lenses on these things. So I was really, really happy about that. As far as the holographic, it's got, so this is the on red. Let's see if we can focus, or on green. You can change that, hold the two of them together to turn it off, or you can hold it down. Let's see, to change the brightness. So you can see I'm holding it. That's pretty darn bright. My camera's having a hard time focusing. You can also change the style of the reticle there. You can adjust it this way. So you have a, let's see if I can show you. There you go. I'm not going to run you through all of that, but you can see if we can focus. It looks way, way better in real life. Just my camera's not picking up on it. So you can see that gets really bright. Same thing with the green. You can hold the button down and it'll adjust the brightness. And it's a continuous adjustment too, which is nice. You can get it exactly where you want, then press those two buttons to turn it off. The batteries are right here on the side. It takes 3 itty-bitty button batteries. I wasn't super thrilled about the small button batteries. Up top here is the CR2032 because you can see, there you go, you can see you actually have, you can light this baby up. It's got the different settings for the red. And then let's go to the green. So this is the, there it is, brightest green that they have there. So that's pretty nice, but I actually find that I use it more often without. So I specifically bought this for one of my guns that I have. It's not an AR-15. It's just this little goofy 22. That's a lot of fun to shoot, but it didn't work out for that because I have this really high handle here that can't be removed on this particular gun, so it's sat a little too high to make the red dot practical. But nonetheless, I'm still going to show you guys how to connect everything in and see if I can get you some footage through the lens so you can see the quality of the optics. Really, where it counts, this thing is really impressive. Like I said, my biggest thing with the optics on it, I was really surprised, pleasantly surprised with the quality of the optics. So anyway, let's go ahead and show you how to attach this thing. All right, so I have a Picatinny rail up top there. So basically all you're going to do is you just loosen these bolts up so that this kind of slides around. I'm going to set it here on top, like so, and tighten it down. That's it. Pretty awesome, right? I mean, it looks wicked cool. I'm super happy with how that thing looks. That's just cool. But functionality on standard AR-15 without this stupid handle, it would be awesome. So that looks great. It also, I bought the one, I'm going to take that off to make this next part a little easier because I bought the kit that came with the bipod. So just to show you the bipod real fast, this is it. And I'm really actually quite pleased with the bipod. It doesn't feel cheaply made at all. Whoops, hit the tripod there. So it's spring loaded. It comes out that way. To release, oh, did I not? So if you have that in to release the handles or the feet, you just push that button. It extends all the way out. You have a bunch of different settings, possible settings. It locks in place really nicely. There you go. Oops, I'm pushing buttons here. It's very smooth, very easy to use, and it actually feels decent quality. You can see that it's got all the support that it needs. To use it, basically you're just going to loosen this screw all the way up, well, not all the way, but pretty far up, like so that you can get that piece there. The looser you make it, the easier this part gets. So I'm going to remove that little plastic piece like so, and I'm going to take this piece here. It's got the Picatinny and the Weaver mounts here too. So then basically you see this little piece lines up there. You're going to line that up with, oops, sorry, I shouldn't have let go. All right, there it is. So you're going to line that up with those two pins. Focus. Like so. So that's lined up, and then you're just going to tighten down this bolt right here. And as you tighten it down, it's going to pull those in and really secure that mount on there. All right. So now you can see that's really tight, which I like. I mean, there is no movement whatsoever on that. If your gun, obviously you'll know this if you're looking for a bipod, but if your gun has a mount already on there, you don't need this Picatinny. And then now I'm going to loosen this bolt up, and we're going to just attach it onto the front of the gun. So you don't have to remove it all the way, just loosen it enough to accept here. And you have two options. You can make it so that these legs fold forward when they're done, so that they fold that way on the gun, or so that they fold backward on the gun. I think I'm going to have mine fold forward so that it folds down like that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, because that's the way that I think it looks cool. All right. So now all you do is place it where you want it and tighten that screw down. Sorry, this is a little bit hard to do on camera. I'll probably end up adjusting it afterwards, but just to show you guys how to do. So you tighten that thing down, those come down, you're set. Really nice bipod, surprisingly nice. You can see that it doesn't have wiggle. Everything is nice and secure and tight in there. The feet are awesome too. And get the height that you want. Honestly, I mean, for the price, I think that this is a heck of a deal between the optics and the bipod. So I give this thing 5 solid stars. Last thing I'm gonna do is see if I can get some footage through the scope for you guys. If I can't, then this will be the end of the video. So I'm going to wrap up and say for $100, I think that you can't go wrong with this scope and combination, the bipod, everything. Also, side note, you're going to have to look through my window, because I'm not taking this gun outside and pointing it around so you can see through the scope. Because I live in California and I won't last long if I pull that move. So I'm gonna do it through a window so that you can see. So it might not show exactly how great the optics are, but let's try to see if we can give you an idea. Again, if it doesn't work, this will be the end of the video. I'm happy with this thing. I think that you will be too for $100. Definitely worth the money. The buttons are nice quality. The dials are nice quality. The optics are excellent quality. I'm really impressed with this scope. So I give it 5 stars, and let's see if we can get you some footage. All right, so this is not easy, but I think I can show you something here. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Between the scope and my camera not wanting to focus. There it is. See, there we go. We got a little bit of a view there. This is on 4 times, and you can see, I mean, the optics are just really impressive. That's that far away. So this is 4 times zoom. Let's see, I shouldn't have moved it. Now I'm probably not going to be able to show you guys again, but anyway, you saw that. So at least give you some idea of the quality of these things. There it is, a little bit. Anyway, I think you guys are going to be really happy with this scope. The optics are, like I said, are excellent. So I give it 5 stars. Don't be afraid to pick it up. It's definitely well built. It comes with a 1-year warranty. I think that it's 100% worth the money.